New legislation to make rehabilitation for the Latrobe Valley's coal mines stronger and more transparent has passed in Parliament. The move has been backed by environmentalists in the region and the Rehabilitation Commissioner. Nadia Dimatina reports.
Coal mines transformed into a safe and stable landform. This is the aim of a new legislation in response to recommendations made in the Hazelwood mine fire inquiry.
Once a mine has been declared closed, we want to make sure that it's not just forgotten about. It still needs to be monitored, it still needs to make sure that it's stability.
The move has been backed by environmentalists and the Latrobe Valley Mine Rehabilitation Commissioner.
The transition here needs to be in a smooth fashion so that we don't get the impacts of Hazelwood closure and indeed the privatisation, which was quite disastrous.
That will obviously have enormous capacity to create additional jobs, to be part of the major transitioning that is taking place in the valley.
The Commissioner has been monitoring mine rehabilitation since 2017, but will be replaced by a new authority group next year.
The new authority will have additional powers and additional activities that it will undertake, which will actually help the mines operators to finish the rehabilitation processes.
The new legislation will affect remaining power stations in the region. AGL says while already rehabilitating 660 hectares of mined land, it will continue to work with the government to ensure a smooth transition with the community, employees and customers. Nadia Dimatina, 9 News.
The future of the Valley's mines will become clearer and safer for communities after new laws were passed through State Parliament. The government says operators will now be required to rehabilitate closed mines to a safe and stable landform.
After the closure of Hazelwood and the impending deadlines for Yallourn and Loy Yang, focus is now on what to do with the Valley's coal mines.
It means that they have a lot more certainty about what will happen.
New laws passed through State Parliament this week aim to ensure greater clarity and safety for the industry and the local community, mandating new safety requirements for closed mines.
Yeah, look, this is all about giving the community confidence and the industry being very clear on what's required for rehabilitation of mines.
The new amendments will require closed mines to be properly rehabilitated to a safe and stable landform, with guidelines to better inform how landowners can maintain former sites.
Simply, people haven't really been thinking about it as much as one would like. So there were good conceptual designs already in place.
The government will also establish a new authority to monitor the rehabilitation strategy, taking over from the current Rehabilitation Commissioner to consult closely with the state government. The government says the laws will also help ensure public safety as the valley transitions away from coal.
Once a mine has been declared closed, we want to make sure that it's not just forgotten about. It still needs to be monitored.
The new laws come into effect next year. Danielle Pope, WIN News.